Okay, one more in the just upper body arms department for this wuxing, xingyi wuxing, the five element fist sort of little teaching stuff we got going on here. This one, like Quan, is also going to be working into the corners how it steps. And I'll do again a stepping and then putting everything together videos coming up as well if I have the space. Um, but what we have with this is going to be the Heng, which is basically the fifth fist. So this will be kind of closing it up. Heng means crossing or ringing. I'll kind of show you why on both here in a moment. It is the final element that we haven't worked with yet of earth, and it helps with the spleen. This is my left side, so kind of spleen, stomach. So this kind of solar plexus. We have the liver on this side, spleen, stomach kind of over here. So again, some of the twisting is going to help with that. Now, not twisting where, this my one hand's on my navel, my other hand on my sternum, twisting where they're going in different ways. We're still going to be working together with this, but the body, the viscera inside is still going to kind of do some of that cool stuff. Now this one gets tricky with people a little bit because of the way it kind of carries with the stepping, and we'll go over again when we do the stepping. We'll kind of go over that. We're just doing the arms now, but just know that again, everything's with the legs and the feet together, and it all works and gathers and expands at one time. Now it's called crossing with the sun style here. You might see it here on the side, and you might have this. I think Master Who first showed it. It kind of had this more of a thing with it, and you might see that even with like Bruce Kumar Francis and some of the other guys might have that. Sun style it appears to be a little bit smaller, going back from the books and some other people like Sun's daughter and wow, I'm blanking on a couple other people I saw that with right now, and I apologize to those people very much. I'm just blanking, but it's going to be in a little bit smaller. I feel like I'm doing some weird 3D. Wing Lam. I knew I was going to get it. Master Wing Lam. A lot of Sun style stuff with him as well. Trying not to get like weird 3D stuff, but has it more there. Now you have, so you still have this building up that not only it kind of does this double thing I've noticed where it does kind of help toughen up the forearms, but it also builds a certain sensitivity with it as well. It's an interesting effect. But you also have it where if you think about it, if you have a wrist turning, but also if their arms out, you kind of have a way to kind of break down their guard or where their hand is. So you break down, and this will pop, sneak underneath, and kind of you can get not quite in the sealing the breath, but in that side kind of area. And while you don't really want to hit hard to hard, that starts kind of wearing on you a while, especially if you're trying to reach and move, get the obliques and obliques here. I want to say serratus, but I don't think that's right. Anyway, so you get kind of all the muscle in there trying to move. It starts wearing you down or anything. Or if you can get in and get into the soft tissue, it starts getting kind of mean in there too, or coming back even in the kidney. So you have crossing because look, we're crossing under, and even the bigger one still will cross. The arms will cross. The arms will cross and cross and cross. But also ringing, because if you have like wringing out a towel, you have all the twisting and stuff trying to wring out a towel. But look, you can kind of get that ringing look at the fists, the actual hands themselves. There's that ringing and ringing. So it has defend and attack, defend and attack, defend and attack. And as we step, there will be even like a parry in with that as well. So we're going to take the one hand out, heart of the fist up, other hand pointing in. I have my right hand out, my left hand pointing in. Now again, Sun style, so we're going to do it that way. And you can see there's still a curve with my arms. And this, the backhand, where you would actually punch is pointing in at the elbow. So you guard here. At the same time, as you're coming in under, both hands rotate, pull and punch. So as I'm rotating, and I come under, so this will rotate, and then I come under. My left hand now, which was yang, will become yin, is pulling back. As my yin hand, my right, is becoming yang and punching out. So again, both hands have to work together. They both need to be doing something. You can't just have, well, I'm punching with this hand, so I'm doing that, and this hand kind of does whatever. You know, doing whatever, doing whatever. No, it's got to both work together. So we come under, rotate, pull and punch. Rotate, pull and punch. Those penetrate, rotate, both rotate together, pull and punch. And pull and punch. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to make that a little smoother and have the ringing part actually work together with the motion instead of breaking it down. You can even see in this light how, you know, all the twisting in the arm. You can see all the kind of everything working around and twisting with the arm. So you want that extra motion in the arm, not cranking it through and like you're like really cranking in with like a screwdriver. You don't want that, but you do want the twisting. You want to not, but there, it's technical. So, bam, under, rotate, punch, 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 under, rotate, punch. So that's basically it for it. The struggle with this usually comes in when we marry it with the legs. And we will go over that as we talk about the legs and how to do that with it. As kind of a preview for it, it's a reverse punch, so opposite leg, I got my little slippers on, opposite leg, opposite foot. So we're going to actually, here, when I step out, I'm going to be 45 off the sort of main line, but my fist is going to be separate. So when I do my straight step to reset, there's the parry. And as I bring that other foot up is when it starts moving. And as I step, it comes through. So see, my shoulders, hips, navel, chest, and my front leg and knee, which on this side is this right side, is facing to the corner. My left fist and left foot and knee are facing to you there straight. So as I step straight with my right foot, there's the parry. So if I have someone's hand here, my whole body is moving them over. And as that other foot comes in, hand, foot, elbows, knees, shoulder, hips, those all work together. So everything gathers here at the center and comes out at the same time. So kind of a preview of how that's going to work with there. So that's kind of where sometimes I see some difficulty with people doing that. So that's the upper body sort of arms work for Heng Quan. All the usual stuff like subscribe, share, all that good stuff. I don't know if still doing a bell or whatever. I think they are, but cool. So that's Heng Quan. Heng Quan again is ringing or crossing fist, is the earth element and works spleen. Technically, I've also seen spleen slash stomach. Don't slash your stomach, but spleen and stomach. All right? Thanks.